All right, folks, we are back in the lab with a new project, and this one's gonna be fun because it's one of my favorites. Embury Air Pilot number 2. I love it. I've already done 2 of these and kept one. And yeah, this girl's tired. She needs some work. I haven't opened or tried any levers or anything. Things look pretty bleak down there, the bottom of the globe guard. And the burner looks pretty bad. You can see it's got a vintage Dietz D-Light globe in it. And it also has Dietz D-Light crown on it. So this has got some, I can't tell if that's, yeah, that's, see, that's gonna be great underneath there. All right. So that's a silver paint, or gray or silver, I'm not sure. I can try a paint stripper on this first, just to make sure that there's no pesky paint in corners that may be a pain to get out. And it'll help me assess too the cleaning process of it. And then we'll bring it in here and do what we do to these things. So let's take this thing apart. First, I want to take the bail off because this is a tall lantern and my small space here. I can't keep flipping the thing around. So let's get this bail off real quick. This kind of bail is, oops. See what I mean? All right. Okay, now we're free to move around. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's close. Something was holding that up. Okay. Okay. I see what's happened there. We lost the little thing that connects the globe guard down here. All right, well, we're gonna fix this baby up and then worry about that some other time. I got one of these. Question is this all the same? Let me look real quick in my parts box. Ooh, this one's this is actually out of a D-Light. Oh, we might be in luck. I mean, this looks crustier. I'm not exactly sure about that difference in rise there, what's going to happen. It did look a little high in here, the way this was kind of parked like that, right, just now when we took it apart. So, not sure why it's doing that, but there could be other strange foreign parts in here that I don't know about. So this one I know will not go back on because it's, well, maybe. Wait a minute. Might be able to bend that back down. Let's see. It appears that it ripped. I need my uppy closey glasses on. That's better. All right, well, we can, okay, that's promising. That's promising. I mean, it'll hold. I mean, you know, who's taking the globe out every 5 seconds? Nobody. Okay. We'll start cleaning. We're going to try to clean this one up. Well, first I want to make sure that should be on there. Seems like it should. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, looks like somebody just tried to rip that globe out without knowing how to get it out. But let's see, I know I got this little part. I know I do. Aha! That's what we need. Great. Hey, box of parts came in handy. Great. It's not just a cat bed anymore, that box. Okay, so this doesn't need paint stripper on it. This just needs a major grinding. These will end up looking fine. I don't know how bad this is going to be. But the fact that that was bent and ripped is a good news that it wasn't rotted out. So, okay, come back to that. Nice. H7. Okay. So let's, oh yeah. I know that's not going to come off. That's got a couple rod holes in it. Did I save that? Did I even have one? Here's one from a D-Light that cleaned up. Not great. I mean, this is a D-Light made just for junk. You see, it was orange once. Okay. This is looking good. This is totally unexpected that I was going to have these parts. Alright. Yeah, I just kind of fell out of there. I don't think we're going to have a problem there. Well, yeah, we are. This is also not the correct one. This is pressure fit. Oh, I see. My bad. This. It'll still work. It'll look weird, but it'll function. That will make that function. All right. Positive things. That's good. Positive is good. So let's get some paint stripper on here. Oh, let's take a look. Looks all right. Considering it doesn't have a filler cap, I couldn't save a filler cap off the D-Light, sadly, and I don't think they're the same size. Pretty sure these are bigger. We'll figure something out for that. But if this turns out real nice, I'll find it the parts it needs. Okay, so time to put some stripper on there, let her sit for a bit, clean it up, and we'll take it from there. Let's see. Okay, good. It's amazing, these springs out of all parts on these things, the springs just don't seem to fail. They'll get rusty and they'll lock up a little bit, but they don't break that I've seen yet. Okay, onward and upward. Let's get the crown off of here. All right. Pretty cool that all these parts from the D-Light fit on this air pilot. And that is Dietz Blue, as you can see. Okay, to the sink. Right, we got our stripper goop, and we got our brush, we got our lantern. We're gonna paint this up with some stripper and let it sit. Bada boom. Paint stripper applied. It's called a 2-minute stripper, but I'm gonna let this sit 10 or 15 because it's got some work. All right, here we're back from the sink. So, okay, looks a lot better. We're still not out of the woods yet. So we're gonna try to resurrect this. I kind of wish I had electrolysis. Fix that up, but I don't. So this will all be some Dremel work. Lots of Dremel work on this baby. And I think it's got some holes in it. So well, I think we have a replacement. Granted, it's got the wings on it. But so going on the big wheel. All right, we're gonna need this. Let me make sure that this one's gonna work, because this is kind of crucial to this thing being complete. I don't need that. And by the way, the crown, I mean, this Dietz Blue just laughed at that paint stripper, saying, "Oh, look how much prettier my blue paint is." So, oh, it's a blizzard. I didn't even look. It's a blizzard crown. Didn't even look. I immediately thought Dietz number 2. I thought it was a delight. All right, we'll start with the crown. Get this Dietz Blue off of here. Okay. Okay, that finish is going to match this air pilot really well. Great. Happy with that. Awesome. All right, well, I can't get any of that with this wheel, but much improved. I'll get this with the Dremel. All right, so let's do, oh, got the bail, and then we'll do the body of the beast. You got a bail on a big grinder. You want to hold on tight. It'll stick in the wall. Ooh, just like that, folks. I didn't hold it tight enough. Ooh, did it. Okay. Thank God this is a really weak grinder motor. So, all right, that's done. Now, this is the fun part. As you really get to see a transformation. Okay. right. So this is done. This it's going to match great. Okay, so this doesn't need any, well, it needs a little Dremel work. Maybe give it a little more shine to that. I don't know how hard I tried. I don't remember. I think I just tried to see if it could be done to clean this up. I mean, it was unrecognizable. But I think we can get some more out of this with the Dremel, because this was all just wheel, I think. Okay, so that bale's done. This, got to work on this. That doesn't need work. And all right, let's start with that, and then we'll work on the body. The transformation was amazing. Wait till you see. Okay, this is a rather chewed up bit, but I'm gonna see if there's any life left in it. Yeah, that's some pesky paint on there. Ooh, boy. This is a shitty bit. And it's going to wear out real quick, but it's good for jobs like this. All right. can feel all the little hairs shooting out already. Great. Good though. Will it hold out? Only a little more. Come on, bit. It's not gonna make it. Holy smoke, look at that. Ha! Nothing left of it. But it served its purpose. Well, not really. All right. I think we're done with the dremeling. I see some areas, but I think it's just dust that we kicked around. And that hopefully we'll get that when we clean her up with some boiled linseed oil. All right, let's do a little steel woolen here. What do you say, folks? Let me start this here. I am pretty surprised that this is the same. Those little hairs are even getting me in the steel wool. Okay. And there's definitely all this texture here is from the rust, but because of Embury, I don't know what it is. It's the steel they use. It's actually still doesn't look all that bad, even though it's, because I had one of these. I just sent it home to California with my brother, and it's almost got a mirror finish on it. It was underneath some paint. But I love these Embury. Yeah, this is going to need a little one-on-one for sure. I may beg to differ that going through the work to get this thing out of here, well, maybe. No. I don't know what would happen, but see, I don't want to put that back in with tool marks all over it. That's where my dilemma is. Or not a dilemma, but how my brain's working about not wanting to hurt things anymore than they already are. So I'll just put the time in to make this look nice without taking it off. Starting to come together, folks. Get behind there. Can't tell if that's dust or not. All right, let's see. This is not a wire one. Where are you, wire one? Yep. There it is. All right, well, that's pesky. Let's get the tool. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Where were we? Okay, we were right here. This could go well, or this could go not so well. It's so fun getting all these things to line up in an orderly fashion. See what I did there? Holding that up with a hunk of wire. I should come up with something. I should come up with something to do that with. Oh yeah, that's so much better. So much more room for activities. Excellent. All right. It's kind of crude. But it's doing as intended, I do believe. All right, let's check that with this replacement in here. How is that going to sit? Hey, wonder how that's going to do with the globe in there. This is going to work. That's not even close. Oh, I see what's happening there. Okay, yeah, we got an issue. Okay. I don't know. I'm wondering if this is the wrong one. I mean, we can get a seat on there, but I don't think. Still not looking right. That I feel like that needs to be down. I wonder. Let's put the old girl back on there. Yeah, I don't know how the heck that was on there before. I think it's all wrong. I gotta go look at my other air pipe. Let me go get it. All right. So yeah, things are sitting so much lower here. Why? That's the same. That's the same. Let's see here. Same thing going on here. Wait, well, yeah. Okay, that's taller. We need this one. We need the one out of a D-Light. I mean, I know the D-Light globe is the exact same size as the Embury Air Pilot globe. So, I guess we gotta try to clean this baby up. So, okay. Gonna be ugly, but I can see clear difference. That's got to be at least half an inch. Let me take that off and we'll take a look at it. Oh, and by the way, I noticed that this has been on shelf for a couple of months after restoration, and I can see it's oxidating. It's of course because I got the darn headlamp on. I'm noticing it, but this is going to need another treatment. Maybe some. I'll put linseed oil on it this time because it's starting to oxidize. It's been very humid here almost constantly since I finished this project a couple, I don't know, month and a half ago. Man, it's all over the place. Maybe that was always there. I just didn't see it. Okay. Well, we'll leave that in here and we'll fix that. Okay, hold on. All right, I see here that this is the substitution from the D-Light, and this rim here where this comes down on. Oh, well, if we go to the shallow one, that's all right, because this is going to match this. Okay. Also, I'm going to take this other thing off and look at that. So here's what we got here. Here's the one that's on it. See that? See the riser there? This, the one from the Delight, is the same one that's on my Embury Air Pilot. And I couldn't get the globe up underneath the chimney. So something tells me this was put together wrong, because I did notice when I first got this, as I said at the beginning of the video, this was forced up like that, which is not the nominal area for it. It's supposed to be down like that. All right, so I'm going to put this on the wheel. It's destroyed. It's a real mess. Oh boy, it's crumbling as I touch it. But we'll do enough to get this assembled, and then I'll figure it out, find another junker somewhere, and look up, find out what other lanterns have this same globe guard. All right, we'll be back. You don't need to see this on a grinder, I don't think. We'll be back. And I'm not going to need that, I don't think. We won't put that in the junk box just yet. So we're going to have some other things to do, like Dremel this and then steel wool it and everything. Okay. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, well, got some big chunks off. This'll look all right. After some steel wooling, this here, I'm afraid I'm going to tear this apart. But okay, gonna put an old bit on here, chew out some of this stuff. Actually, yeah, I can put this bad boy on there. I don't use this for any metal stuff. This is more for wood and things, but I'm not doing wood things. This seemed to help digging through some serious rust, like up in here. I've used this before. Let's see, this is gonna spray stuff all over the place. All right, I just realizing we were talking about orange paint that was on the Delight. I thought this was some kind of funky rust dust, and that's the orange paint that was underneath all that shit. How about that? Okay, let's get this. Speaking of shit, I'm glad I got that small fan behind me blowing this stuff away from me. Bad enough I was breathing in that paint stripper. Well, okay, that's as far as I'm going to take it. For what we started with, that looks amazing. There's some orange paint in there. That stuff is just on there, and I'm not going to keep wrecking bits for such a chewed up piece. This is great for what we need it for. Temporary, just temporary, but I'll still hit it with some steel wool. That's not going to make any difference with this paint. It's just in spots I just can't. Yeah, I could waste this whole bit and not get any of this paint off. It'll just make it brighter. Okay, so let me do a little steel wool on that, and then we'll start reassembly again. Okay. All right. I couldn't get it to work. That's okay, because I already had it lined up, although that was with the other globe guard. Come on. Where are you? I see you. All right. Okay. Good. All right. Big pliers out. All right, attempt number 2. That already seems like that's better. Lower, much lower. Okay, where were we before? Oh, well, let's put the cap back on while we're here. I significantly moved these around when I was grinding it. Let's see how well things line up. Not well at all. Okay. Let's get one. It's got a little, yeah, these got a little bend in them. He's got the original bend from putting them on, and they, oh yeah, this is a different crown. So they may have kind of bent these out or in or done something funny for it to fit. We'll see. But it did fit, so. Okay, so I think every tool I have gets tangled in something while I'm filming. All right, let's try one at a time here. Let's go. All right, there's one. Number 2, where are you? Let's see. Ooh, you're way out there. Yeah, this crown didn't fit at all. Clearly. All right, so there's 3 partially. Okay. All right, we're on. Get the chopstick. Bird's eye view here, folks. Ooh. Tight fit. Oh. My bamboo starting to fray a little bit. Although it's chopsticks, so I keep chopping it off, get a fresh tip. Isn't that great? Yeah, this one, okay. Well, still looks nice on there, man. I like the way that's substantially wider than the Embury one. Okay, where are we? Got this bad boy. Okay, I'm still seeing more paint on here. All right. I know it's not pretty, but we'll clean it up a little bit, make sure man, I want to find out who made that orange paint. Oh, it's probably 80-year-old paint. Okay, excellent. That's locked in there. Globe. Oh, look at that. Spread out pretty wide. All right. I think if I bring this in a little bit, it won't bind up. Okay. Better. All right, let me go clean this globe up, and we're gonna take a look around this thing. What do you say? All right, forgot one crucial step. Is linseed oil before I assemble this thing. And I was thinking about it last night. This is only my second lantern using linseed oil on. I was thinking about it last night. As far as applying this and making sure you're getting all the nooks and crannies, my idea is to apply it liberally with a paintbrush, you know, painting into all them corners and stuff, and then wiping off the excess. Maybe even if you leave it in those kind of areas that don't show, that's good, because it's protection in there against oxidation and rust and all that stuff. I don't know why I'm treating this thing. I can't believe how this turned out, though. This globe guard, after the way it looked when we started, I had no idea it was going to end up working. But a little bit of this stuff kind of changes the color a little bit, helps everything match. I should have waited putting that bail back on. Hold on, folks. I'll be right back. Okay. But after seeing my other air pilot and the oxidation, it could very well be this headlamp too. It could be this headlamp that alarmed me to areas I missed before. That could very well be that I missed, because I mean I've been fiddling around in this shop here for decades, fixing stuff and all that, but not lanterns. So I've only been restoring these things. I mean, I've had them around my entire life. Lanterns everywhere. But wasn't into restoring them. And that was a very early project, very early restore for me. Was that if you go look at the video, you wouldn't believe the way that thing looked when it started. It had all kinds of weird stuff soldered to it. Somebody tried making their own cage around it to protect it from heat, like touching a wall or something. It was probably hanging somebody's barn, or even in their house. I mean, who knows? These things are old. Things are old. All right, so I'm gonna get a dry rag and I'm gonna go over this, and hopefully I won't cover this in cat hair. Oh, interesting. This oil is darkened things up considerably. At least it appears that way. A nice darker gray color that I'm liking. Okay, we're getting it down to the kind of sheen level I enjoy, but this is protecting. So we got to make sure we got this on there good. Throw a little on here too. It's I guess it's lipstick on a pig, but hey. Okay, we gotta make sure that this little lift loop is there correctly for action here. Oh, I put this baby in first. And what I did was, you'll see here. Oops. I put in the clear globe that was in my other Embury Air Pilot 2. That one is definitely staying with me because it's the City of Rochester Embury Air Pilot. So I put the dietz one in that, and I got the clear in there. Since this baby is already kind of a Frankenstein, can't wait to see what kind of cap will come up for it. But it's got a different burner, it's got a different globe guard, and it's got a different crown. Who knows what else, but look at that. Great. These Emburys are just the best. Okay. All right. I'll bring you down and show you. All right, here we go. Not what we started with, is it, folks? There's a clear globe. Nice Nice globe. Nice thick glass. It's just not embossed with anything. I actually have another Embury right up here. Can't see it, but that one's got a red embossed Embury globe. But I think that that lantern is a lot more complete than this one. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was interesting. I learned a lot, and hopefully you did too. And we could try the red globe on here, and would cover up all that orangeness in there. But hey, this is shelf worthy now. I mean, it's compared to what it was. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Embury Air Pilot 2. And as usual, don't you go change it.